Hey guys, it's me Yasung, going to be reviewing my top 3 picks of the best vanilla RTX texture packs that are currently available for Bedrock 1.16.4. Before we get into the video today, I just wanted to say quickly that I will be making more RTX content in the future, so give a thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you love this type of content, and leave a comment below on what you think is your favorite RTX texture pack. Now I wanted to first let you know that in order to use the ray tracing features that these texture packs provide, you will need a ray tracing capable video card. Something like an RTX 20 or 30 series GPU or an RX 6000 series AMD GPU will do well. So before downloading any of these packs, make sure you have the right equipment to do the job. So let's not waste any more time and get right into my favorite picks. Number 3 on our list today is Vanilla RTX by NICANATOR. This texture pack is my personal favorite because it was the first texture pack that I've ever used when first sampling the RTX beta. It was the closest thing I could imagine for what vanilla art textures would look like, but in RTX. It brought such a huge change to what stuff looked like in the game, and I highly recommend this texture pack for anyone just starting out and wanting to get a feel for what RTX does, revolutionizing your gameplay. One big problem I have with this texture pack is its longevity and relevance when updating to new versions of the game. What I mean is that there are some blocks that completely fall flat on their faces, such as this Nether Sprouts block that just completely fail to render at all. It really is disappointing how something like this ruins the natural gameplay that you might experience by staring at a warped forest with a bunch of error 404 texture not found type of blocks, scattering the landscape. Another thing I wish this texture pack could improve on is the dynamic lighting contrast when it comes to light emitting blocks, especially the sea lantern and the glowstone block. When I switch from day to night or explore the nether, it's more of an eyesore than something I drool at when I look at these blocks that really harm than rather enlighten my experience. Number 2 on the list is Truly Vanilla RTX by CUBEIR. When I first opened up the reference world, I was immediately aback by the amount of texture immersion that this pack brought. It immediately gave you a daring first impression, which in my view is a good thing. Going around looking at what was done differently and how much detail was put in making each and every block pop in and out was simply astounding. There was actual depth to the lapis that was embedded in the ore block. Obsidian on the nether portal looked rough and jagged, which made it almost lifelike in its appearance. Glass had a firm touch, which actually made bordered glass look good, and the subtle, bittersweet smoothness of quartz was accentuated to great effect, which really made me happy to see that this level of detail and texturing can now be done in such a blocky game like this. Another thing to note is that while shooting B-rolls and flying around in the world, no corrupted textures were found. To me, that was a big plus over glitched out nether sprouts, but this texture pack I felt was even more harsh with the lighting, and I actually had to step back after shooting because my eyes just felt strained. All in all, this texture pack in my opinion shows how much potential RTX has in store with bringing Minecraft to life. I highly recommend this resource pack to anyone wanting a more defined and immersive experience. Last but not least, number 1, Kelly's RTX. This texture pack is the best of both worlds. It brings both the immersive character of Truly Vanilla RTX and the wholesome goodness of NICANATOR's Vanilla RTX together. It's just wholly a much better and refined pack that is like the Goldilocks of the two. There's a lot more definition where more definition of block textures is necessary, and most importantly, the lighting here is much more balanced and easy on the eyes. It just makes me wonder if the 2 other previous pack creators just completely skipped out on adjusting the RTX lighting or just wanted to make my eyes burn. If you can ignore the shameless promotion of Kelly RTX at the title screen and admire everything else that this pack just destroys the other 2 at, maybe you could get used to it and be proud of using such an outstanding resource pack. And just a side note, but really important to point out, the title background is even in RTX. So which texture packs do I recommend? The Truly Vanilla RTX Resource Pack and the Kelly RTX Resource Pack. Both provide excellent and near flawless execution of how lifelike light mechanics can be utilized to make something bland and mundane like this into something beautiful and pleasing to look at like this. This also goes to show you with the amount of tools that are now given to pack creators, there is even more room for artistic expression and much more diversifying interpretations that just wholly improve upon the vanilla gameplay experience. All in all, this is a very positive thing, benefiting both the player and allowing broader freedom of creativity when creating textures for the game. But that's all I have for you today, folks. These are my top 3 picks of the best vanilla RTX texture packs that are out there, and you can download these fantastic packs in the description below. Make sure to give a thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe if you loved it, and comment on what you want to see next and just your personal thoughts. See you in the next one.